DJI Mavic 4 Pro unboxing commentary. Got that coming up next. Bill, the drone reviewer here. Like to come to this video or anything on my channel, please make sure to hit the subscribe button and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any future content. With that, let's begin. The excitement for me is incredible. The DJI Mavic 4 Pro has arrived. We're going to go ahead and do an unboxing video, and then instead of a first flight video paired with this, I thought I'd offer a commentary as to why I went ahead and bought the DJI Mavic 4 Pro. Let's roll the unboxing clip. Okay, we're going to go ahead and do the unboxing for the DJI Mavic 4 Pro. See, it has everything on it that you would normally expect. Go ahead and remove that tape, which takes part of the wrapping off, and then we'll get the rest of the wrapping off here. So actually isn't too bad. Let's get the wrapping out of the way here. And we'll go ahead and open it up. You can see DJI has a QR code, which I assume would be for a quick start guide. And it's a really nice case that the Mavic 4 Pro comes with. Let's go ahead and take the outer plastic off here. Now you'll be surprised, it does weigh quite a bit. Go ahead and save that plastic here. The case comes with a nice carrying strap to it as well. And it has their buckle and clasp system. Again, they do a great job on this. And this is good for a day use type of scenario if you're going to go ahead and use the case. It's like spare propellers. And there's the battery hub. And that is the controller. That's the charging brick. And a USB cable with that. And there's the plug. Now the seller did furnish me with a US adapter for the plug. And that's the box that all of that came in. We'll go ahead and get the Mavic 4 Pro out. You can see the cable again. It is a non-US type cable, and there is a US adapter that I have for that. Okay, these are the spare propellers. And they're sealed nice and tight inside there. See, that is a full set of propellers in there. Let's go ahead and open the battery case here. Oh, no, excuse me. That's the RC Pro 2. Very nice. Now here's the battery case. The plastic is sealed on there like it never wants to come off. Piece of cardboard on that. And here are the 3 batteries. And they do have partial charges on them. There is the adapter. It's a 240 watt charging adapter for the batteries. It's very different here. They normally have this in front, and it's on the side for the Mavic 4 Pro. It's a very unique gimbal guard on it. And here's the back. And there's a flap for the SD card and USB port. Okay, this is similar to the Mini 5 Pro where it clips on the drone. Let's go ahead and get this off here. You can see there's a sticker on here. We're going to go ahead and remove that. Or actually, that's a piece of cardboard. And a couple of pieces of foam sticking that are wedged in the arms there. Probably to help protect it during transport. Actually does not weigh that much. There's the sensors on the bottom of the Mavic 4 Pro. And an incredible camera and gimbal system on this. And there's the sensors and LiDAR on the top. Boy, this is a bugger to get open for the SD card slot and the USB port. It just didn't want to go there. So there's the USB port and the SD card, although I doubt I'm going to be using SD cards in this with 512 gigabytes of onboard storage. So we're going to go ahead and unfold the RC Pro 2. And as you do that, it does power on. Now, that's the same thing for the Mavic 4 Pro. When it has a battery in it, when you unfold the arms, it will power on as well. There's the SD card and USB ports. And the buttons on the back of the controller. The antennas face down. They do not face up. And note, you do not have to take off the joysticks. They collapse. It's a very nice feature to be able to do that. Now, you do need to shut off the controller. I found that out. So it's still actually on right now. Okay, that was the unboxing. Let's go ahead and roll the clip about the commentary. Many of you know that when the DJI Mavic 4 Pro was announced, I had decided not to go ahead and purchase one, but recent events have changed my opinion on that. And what I thought I'd like to do would be to go over some of the reasons why I went ahead and purchased a DJI Mavic 4 Pro and offer a commentary on what's currently going on right now. Now, DJI drone availability, you can see here from the slide, what you need to know before December 23rd. You know, they're becoming harder and harder to find here in the United States. You know, when you go out to Amazon or Adorama, if they even are listed, their prices are very inflated and they are very limited in their supply purchases. Now, Of course, everyone knows that direct purchases from DJI's website are not available here in the United States. So what I went ahead and did was go ahead and purchase my DJI Mavic 4 Pro. And also, this also applies to the DJI Mini 5 Pro that I purchased as well, too, from a vetted South Korean-based seller on eBay. Now, shipping was fast and smooth, shipped via FedEx. He did charge for shipping on that. And embedded in the listing, he did state that there would be no additional fees for tariffs. And that's one thing that I do want to caution you about is if you're going out to eBay, you need to vet these sellers. If you're looking at them from South Korea or Japan or China or wherever you're going to purchase this from, make sure it's embedded in there that you will not have to pay tariffs if that's what you're looking, one of the criteria that you're looking for here. Now, he used FedEx. He for shipping as far as that was concerned. But I wanted to make sure that if you go out there and you're checking and you're vetting these sellers, you need to use ones that are trusted. I would use ones that have feedback of at least of 100 or more. And also you want to check the recent buyer reviews on this item that you have purchased. And it's easy to do that through eBay. So, and again, you know, I'm dropping a link in the description as I have for my past several videos on the sellers that I used on eBay. But I want you to be aware of, you know, things change as far as availability and inventory is concerned. So you need to go out there and you need to vet these sellers for your own self. Okay. Now, of course, obviously there's a lot going on with the federal government right now. And there's at least three bullet points that I want to go over here. The Uyghur Forced Labor Protection Act is actually what is preventing from DJI drones from coming into the United States. They're all stopped at customs, so that's why DJI has stopped completely trying to sell things and bring them into the United States from over in China. So that's the first part of this. And then the second part is the Defense Department Appropriations Act of 2025, and it requires a security review of DJI and Autel drones by December 23rd. If that doesn't happen, it will automatically, DJI and Autel will automatically be added to the covered entity list, preventing new FCC approvals for them. In other words, they won't be able to sell drones going forward here in the United States. And then also, too, the third part of this is the Commerce Department rule. They're expected to ban imports and sales of all Chinese-made drones and components, affecting brands like DJI, Potenza, Holystone, and Autel. And now on top of that is recently referenced, we discussed at length, Ron and I did, during a recent Rotor Talk Live about Senator Rick Scott and him wanting the FCC to fast track this and to also include all drones that DJI sold in the year 2025, which would include the Mavic 4 Pro and also the DJI Mini 5 Pro. And there's going to be a card up there so you can go ahead and reference that video. I would highly recommend that you watch that to get all the details on this. Okay. Now, despite all these restrictions, as of right now, imported DJI drones remain legal to fly in the U.S. You can still register them with the FAA. There's no problem with that. There's no issues whatsoever on that at all. So you're still able to do that. Now, one of the things that I wanted to say is my recommendations here. You know, I would recommend purchasing the Mavic 4 Pro or the Mini 5 Pro and accessories before the December 23rd cutoff date. I'm going to be doing a video coming up shortly on the accessories that I'm purchasing and where I've purchased them from to kind of give you a guide as to what to expect with that. But again, my strong recommendation is to go ahead and purchase the Mavic 4 Pro or the Mini 5 Pro or both if you can afford them and accessories before the December 23rd cutoff date. And again, when you go out there to look for accessories, you know, you need to vet the eBay sellers as well, check their recent feedback, also check to see if tariffs will be charged. And as a side note on that, I wanted to let you guys know, I did go ahead out and several of the items that I purchased came from China and there was no tariff on them. So that I found that to be very interesting. And they did ask to pay for shipping. One of them, again, offered shipping using FedEx. So which I thought was interesting. And the bottom line is this may be our last chance to buy a state-of-the-art professional grade drone from a Chinese manufacturer. You know, come December 23rd, we're going to know a whole lot more. Now, also, too, the FCC is going to be making some rulings on October the 28th. So stay tuned for that. We'll keep you guys apprised of what goes on with that. That's going to be next week, and we will give you an update on Rotor Talk Live to help you pay attention to that. So again, this is a commentary on why I went ahead and purchased the Mavic 4 Pro and also the Mini 5 Pro. Question of the day: what did you think of DJI Mavic 4 Pro unboxing and commentary? Let me know in the comments section below. Thanks so much for watching, and remember, it's a great day to fly.